Morning, crafty friends. Sparkle here. Today we are continuing on our design team project for Rach and Bella Crafts, and we are going to have a little paper clip frenzy. So I took a bunch of the scraps that I had left. I saved these pieces, and I took some hole punches and some paper clips that I have laying around, and my paper tear. So I didn't use scissors. I just used my paper tearing tool. This is from We Are Memories, and I like it because you don't need scissors if you want to just tear. This is cardstock, and my hands are weak, so it's a little hard to see, but I like I like that look. Okay, and then you can ink it. So I just had a bunch of scraps here in my bucket. We're going to use a 1 1/4 inch hole punch and a 1 inch hole punch. And excuse me. Of course, you'll need your ink. And I'm going to use a staple to put things together. And I'm going to be using some of these tickets. These are all elements from the Beautiful Memories kit that I'm using. So this is basically all we're going to use. Now, the magic of video, I'll show you what we're doing. So these are just some ideas. This is a little pocket paper clip. It's got some of the tags in it. It's got one of the words from the encouraging words, and just a little pretty for your book. Here's a hidden paper clip. I did not decorate the back side, but you can. I'm keeping them flat because I'm not sure where they're going to end up going. So we'll make some of them. Here's another circle one, just with 1 1/4 inch circle, 1 inch circle, a piece of bling in one of our words. And then here's another hidden paper clip, and this is just a longer one. And again, I didn't decorate the back, but you certainly could. So let's play with some of these today. Oops, excuse me. Okay, so to save a little bit of video time, don't want to get annoying, I cut some elements out already. So for this one, it's a long hidden paper clip, and I used my paper trimmer. You saw me with that in my hand before. And let's just take off this piece of bottom because I don't like this white showing. Okay, this one is hard double with my hands. I have broken hands. Okay, so we have that, and then that's the base, and then I just cut something just a little narrower to put on top. Okay, and these are just literally scraps from my pile. Okay, so I do find that it helps to ink before things are assembled. I'll show you a little trick that I use when I forget. And okay, this one is for the inside, so you just need the sides done. And on this, I like to do the inside because it shows a little bit. So this is simply, I'm using these. I have a lot of these from the Dollar Tree. You just put that on the bottom layer, your paper clip, center it. Then you put the shorter piece on top, and you just sandwich it. And I find that my art glitter glue works just fine. So I'm going to glue up here by the paper clip. And then I'm going to fix this piece on here. Try to get it all centered. And it's just a great way to use up your scraps, but it can also dress up your book a little bit. So I'm choosing just to use the elements that are in our kit. So I punched a circle piece. And we'll use a little bit of, if I can find some cheesecloth. Cut a piece of cheesecloth. And it's all doubled up here. Take a couple pieces off. Now you don't have to do this, but why not? So put a little cheesecloth on my background here so that this will show forth. And we'll just take one of our words. So you can make these as big and wide as you want. I just based mine on what paper scraps I had left. Okay, get this little ink. Get these little corners off. And we'll just put this down here. And I'm just using my little roses because I have lots of them, and that'll go nicely with the kit. So that is my embellishment of choice. I'm not going to put any rhinestones or anything on these. I'm going to keep them all kind of neutral. I think my glue is starting to dry out. Okay. So there you have that. There's one, there's two, there's three, there's four, there's five. So let's see what else we have here. So let's do one of these little orange pockets. You have two 1 1/4 inch circles and a half piece, and that's going to make your little pocket. So let's ink these up real quick. Okay, I'm not going to ink the top of this yet because I'll show you what I do if I forget. So let's put this on here on the bottom. So you get something done and you say, oh, I wanted to ink the top there, and it's already in there. So I just take a piece of scrap paper, but it's the back of my words actually. And I just put that in here, and then I just take my inker, and then it'll take care of that little lip. So on this one, I just took a couple of these tags. Steady girl. And I'm just going to pop them in there with a word. They're simple, but they'll go with your project, and you could actually just put them in your folder, and then if you gift it to someone, they have hidden clips and paper clips and pocket clips to go. So it's kind of like an extra bonus. Yeah, I chose to do ephemera and a folio this month because I wanted to see what I could come up with. So then again, we just take our paper clip and we're going to put it on the back and get some glue and sandwich the top of the tag on there, the little pocket. And this might take a few minutes, but when it's dry, you can take your little tag, your little word, and you have another little paper clip pocket. Okay? Then this one, we didn't put a pocket on. We're just going to ink it up. I have two bigger circles and a smaller circle. I cut some circles out of vellum before, and I know many of you have seen this already, so it's not new to you, but when I'm punching vellum, I always put a piece of cardstock behind it, and it'll punch like a charm, okay? Otherwise, things could get stuck. So that's something to remember. Now on this one, yeah, I'm just going to sandwich this on top here. Maybe put some cheesecloth behind it. So let's do that. Cheesecloth and this. And for this one, because I'm going to put one of our roses on top like this, I'm just going to use my stapler just for a different element. Okay. Then you just put your paper clip on the back, center it. They're putsy, but I like putsy. So that's what Sparkle wanted to do today, just something simple. Get one of my little roses. I know. Should not be difficult to keep these all together. I want to put a little word on there. Let's find a word. Thoughtful. Yeah, I'm really having fun with this kit. It has such a variety of pretty things in it. So let's get our flower down. And then we can put our word down. So we have two little pockets. We have two little round ones. We have a couple long ones. And let's see. So this is one with vellum. Okay, and this has got vellum on top. So let's do this one. So let's ink our vellum. Okay, let's ink our top scrap. So this is another way to use every part of the kit. I don't have a whole lot left in my little satchel. I got some tag ideas for another video. Let's put our clip in. Let's glue our clip down. Oops, I think I might have went over. Yeah, let's just get that flush. Here's a little vellum circle. This glue dries beautifully on the vellum. It doesn't come forth. Dries clear. And we'll put our rows on here just to keep them similar. Actually, these could just be a gift too. Just put these in a nice little bag. Let's cut this out. Maybe put it on a tag. And this one, I think I will staple the word onto my tag. And then just pop this on here. So there you have it. Let's just, we got pockets. Let's just do this one so we can, okay. So this one, I did a little different. Because these are the size papers I had. So I made this one. Oh, that could be on top. So I made this one the inside. So I folded that over, put this paper clip on here, and then that's going to go in here. Okay, so this is a little wider. So let's glue this puppy in. And sandwich that in there. Then I just took I had this other smaller piece, and I'm going to put that on here. So, and we have our circle. Let's put some. Let's put some of this eyelash trim on this one. Just to give it a little bit of color. And then let's just do our tag. And a word. Okay. So we have our tag, our word, and let's just staple these together. And we'll just glue that on there. So, get some of this closed. It's not drying out. Okay. So let's see what we have today. We have, get out our little folio and see. Now, of course, these aren't all going to go in here because that would be silly, but just to see how pretty they look. And let's put him over here. And some little round ones. They could go sideways. And here's another one. So there you have it, my friends. Some lovely, lovely paper clips to go in your journal. So I hope you enjoyed the process. Leave me a comment if you need any clarification or you have an idea. But here's some more elements from the Beautiful Memories kit. Bye.